In today's video, I'm taking you thrifting with me at a Goodwill in Hopkins, Minnesota. So here we go. Right as soon as I entered the store, this little vase caught my eye. It has a rose kind of raised on it. For $2.99, I did bring it home. I'm not sure where I'll use it yet, but I'll definitely use it in my spring decor. When I go thrift shopping, I'm mostly looking for myself, for my home decor or my collections, but I also have a booth in a vintage shop nearby, so sometimes I'm looking for items to resell in my booth. Now that Easter is around the corner, a lot of the thrift shops are putting out a ton of baskets, so if you need baskets for anything, now is a good time to look for them. I was considering this pretty basket with the painted lid for my booth, but it actually had some damage to it, which isn't shown here, so I wound up not picking that up. And here is a miss on my part. I should have picked up that rainbow mug for resale. Rainbow mugs sell really well at the Pink Elephant where I sell things, but I did not notice that mug when I was in the store. I did, however, pick up this Moscow Mule mug. These sell pretty well for me. This one was marked at $2.99. Very similar ones you'll see in a moment in the same store were marked at $3.99, so I got a deal on this one. So this will go to the Pink Elephant. I was contemplating this ironstone for my own collection. The price was fine. I really just don't like those handles. They look like bats. I know people love this pattern. It's just not my thing. So I left these behind so that someone who loves them can pick them up. Here on my channel, I try to take you thrifting with me at least once a week. I like to show you what I buy for my home and how I'm using items in my home. I'll also let you know if I pick up anything for resale and why or why not I pick things up for resale. So if any of that interests you, I would love it if you'd hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you'll get notified every time I upload a video. I thought this was gorgeous, but I'm pretty sure I have something like this. I haven't unpacked my spring decor yet, so I could be wrong, but I definitely remember a piece like it. Here's a little pink depression glass. Pink depression glass does not sell for me, just the green stuff does. Also, if you hear background noises, my family is home and they're kind of loud. I thought this was a cool old cigar box. I like to find mine at the Goodwill outlet bins though, where they are super cheap. I really loved this old box. I was contemplating it, but it was kind of broken. I definitely would have needed to repair it, and they were asking $3.99, which I thought was high. They also stuck the sticker right on the side on the old paper, which stunk because you'd have to use a hairdryer to try to get it off, but why do they do things like that? And here's some more Moscow Mule mugs for $3.99 a piece. That's a little high for me trying to resell them. I thought these were pretty. They're bright copper Martha Stewart pieces, but I don't know what they're for. So I was trying to think what I could use them for. I guess you could put like Spanish moss in them and do some little flower pots. I don't know. Anyone have any good ideas on how to use those copper pieces? Put them in the comments if you do. This piece caught my eye because it has a very primitive look to it. It's not pewter, but it is that dark metal with the punches in it. So I did bring this piece home because I told you I'm doing a little primitive corner down here in my bedroom. That's where this is. So I've put a candle in it. I was trying to show you how pretty it is. It's hard to capture on camera, but the light shines through the little punches in the tin really nicely. I will get an actual battery operated candle for here so that it'll just come on every night. I thought this was a great piece. At first I thought it was pewter. It is not pewter. It is actually stainless steel. But I don't know if you can see, it has bunnies on it. So adorable. I thought $2.99 was a great price, so I did bring this piece home. This plate stand is a little big for it, but I've run out of the smaller ones. I'll have to find one. But I think it looks super cute here in my little primitive corner, and it goes really well with my platinum pieces. I also put my new Target bunnies with it to create a little Easter vignette. I have definitely taken you into this thrift store before, this Goodwill location, and the last time I was here, the prices were really high, but now they're back down to a normal level, like where a lot of things are $2.99 or $3.99. It's not 99 cents, but I'm willing to pay $2.99 for a lot of things. So I'm really happy that they've lowered their prices again, and I think the store will do better overall, because I think they'll just sell more stuff if everything's not like $4.99 and $5.99, or $8.99 was a common price too back around Christmas time. I was considering that tea canister for my vintage booth. If there had been another one that maybe said coffee, I might have bought it and tried to sell them as a set, but with just the one, I wasn't sure I'd be able to get rid of it. This was a really cute salt or pepper shaker. If there had been the match to it, I would have picked them up, because you can see there's a magnet on the side where they would have stuck together. That would have been really cute. One thing on my thrifting list for this year is one of these wooden cutting boards in the shape of a pig. I've seen them all over Instagram, and I really want one. Not a wine bottle shaped one though. This piece was my big disappointment of the day. You probably saw it in my thumbnail. I thought this was gorgeous. This would definitely sell for me at the Pink Elephant. People love to buy pottery. This piece was signed. They love signed pottery. But before I went to the checkout, I checked it over one more time, and I found a chip in the rim. And I really try not to sell chipped pieces, so I put it back, but at least it's in my thumbnail, so I have a record of it because I thought it was really pretty. That this was a really cute piece, and it's a really good reproduction. It had me fooled for a moment. If it had been more in season, I might have picked it up, because I have sold reproduction trays at my shop, but I figure I didn't feel like holding on to it until Christmas. This was a really cool piece of pottery for $4.99. However, this also had a little tiny chip in the rim, so I left this one behind as well. Now, these copper molds were some of the pieces that were way overpriced the last time I was here, and I thought it was interesting to see that they have marked them down to $2.99. Very reasonable price. Thank you very much, Goodwill. This was a really neat piece. I've never seen this piece before. So I was looking at it, I was like, is that milk glass? I was like, no, that's Fire King glass. So I lifted it up, and you'll see here, it is in fact Fire King. It's like this giant roaster with a glass lid. I've never seen this piece before. I thought that was very cool and a nice price. One of you last week in the comments asked me if I've noticed empty shelves at thrift stores, and for sure I have, especially at Goodwill's. So I don't know if the donations are down because people are annoyed because prices are so high, or if it's the staffing shortage or a combination of factors, but for sure I've definitely noticed there's just not as much stuff on the shelves anymore. I don't really pick up these types of figurines, but I thought the coloring in here was so pretty that I was considering it, but his arm was broken off. I really like this old jewelry box. I was actually thinking it as a display piece for my shop because you could put pins in the satin in the back there, which I was like, oh, do you really want to pierce it? But this one already had pin holes in it. This one was in rough shape for $3.99, but I will keep an eye out for one that's maybe in better shape that I can use as a display piece at the shop. You know my love of strawberries. I actually have these trays already, but I thought these were a really nice price. I was thinking about picking one up for resale, but in the end, I wound up leaving them on the shelf. As usual, my Goodwills do not have a lot of great artwork, but I always look. I stay hopeful. This piece was really cute. The coloring is not quite right for my vintage room, but I did think it was cute with the little Raggedy Ann dolls. This piece I really liked. I have a very large wall in our entryway that I'm looking for a new piece of art for. If it didn't have an orange barn, I probably would have gotten it, but I just didn't like that orange barn. I'm not into orange, so left that behind, but I did really like it. And check out this old school desk. You know, if you've been here for any length of time, my feelings on old school desks, I want them all. I can't have any of them because I have nowhere to put them, but I do really like them. And that wraps up this Thrift With Me video. I hope you enjoyed coming with me, seeing what I purchased and where I used some of the items. I spent just under $13 and was quite happy with my purchases. So thanks so much for watching. Take care of yourselves, stay safe and happy, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.